be fielded inside the 5. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by their Pro Bowl quarterback. Third season now out of Oklahoma, the former #1 overall pick, of course, Kyler Murray. First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Murray going to throw. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. For this defense, CD, and going up against Kyler Murray here, what's the secret to keeping him in check?
Having better athletes than him, which is really unrealistic. So I go way back in football. They used to have a coverage called the umbrella coverage with 4 defenders back deep. Now you want to try and move that umbrella up front with Kyler Murray. Kind of surround him and keep him hemmed into the pocket. Because if he breaks out, he's going to hurt your defense in a big way with his legs.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
By Draymond Jones. A loss of 9 on the flag.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Got him, man. It's the rookie Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. First catch of this game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it? I mean, look at what he's doing now. I think he's trying to exceed what he did in that game and continue to ascend in this season.
From the 50, it's Smith. He'll get this off to Taylor. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. From the 41, Smith. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. 5 plays there on that drive, and it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice with what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Murray's throw pulled in by Woods. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Murray now on first down. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, Swift. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Eluding the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action with Roethlisberger. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number 1 job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect. Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. Oh, that really would have been something to see, but he's denied by the framework.
Do you remember seeing David Akers in Green Bay a few years ago on opening day? He had a 63-yarder to end the half, hit the crossbar, and go over. So sometimes it works for you, and sometimes it works against you.
And this time, it's against. Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw here pulled in by Beasley. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
2nd and 5 now. Murray. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Deontay Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now it's Roethlisberger. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now Roethlisberger to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Escaping the pressure right to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. From the gun, here's Smith. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Here we go on 4th. Smith sliding out of the pocket. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Gino's going to throw. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. This is caught. It's Woods. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Robert Woods, as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for two, but this is up and good. And this is now a one-point game.
Bengals 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with a one-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. And Gold is able to put it through, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin in the NFC West. Arizona heading up north to take on Seattle. And it's the Seahawks who have the lead in that one. The number 2 overall pick back in April, Zach Wilson, with 2 touchdown passes. From there, we head east to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Detroit Lions. Baker Mayfield, 4 touchdown passes in the victory.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Both teams making their final adjustments before we get started once again. And for the call of the second half, let's send you back out to Allegiant Stadium and Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
On 1st and 10, Smith going up top. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Waddle, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Here's Smith looking to throw. Rolling to his right. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players. But most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
They'll run right here with Swift.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Once again, it's Swift. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will bring the deficit back down to 3.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Roethlisberger's throw into the hands here of Hardman.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger.
They're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. And this one caught by Beasley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd down, Swift. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line.
The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. A fourth quarter miss like that, there is no lonelier feeling than that kicker right now.
As we all know, a lot of these games, they come down to special teams. And when that chance comes, you have to perform in order to help your team get over the top.
Could have tied it. Instead, they remain down 3. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They go play action with Roethlisberger. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. The Bengals drive about to get going. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
First down, Cincinnati.
They'll run on first down. Swift, and bulldozing his way through. The 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Raiders 23.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Fair catch. 25 yards.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Play action. It's Roethlisberger.
Locates Hardman for another catch.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
7 yards to pick up there.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now Smith. Open man is Taylor. He's got it.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Again, Smith. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing again on 2nd down. Smith.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And out of bounds right around the 20. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Smith.
This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
That's going to be a long.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Jonathan Taylor.
His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
So they go for the pass there on the 2-point try, and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
So now the Bengals down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Back to throw, Murray. And that's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Here's 2nd and 10. Murray to throw. Connecting with Johnson.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The clock still runs. We're at 90 seconds now.
Murray's throw pulled in by Woods.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. To throw is Murray. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now Murray. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
He's back to throw. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Well, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told, and it ends with a Bengals score. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Now it's the Raiders' turn, trailing by a field goal. 44 seconds to go. Now they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10.
Pass complete to Taylor.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll make this a 2nd down. Smith now to throw. He finds Taylor, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ben gonna throw.
Flush to his right.
And the defense here giving him no recourse but to get out of bounds after a gain of just a yard. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now Roethlisberger. This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they looked like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Taking 7, brings up 2nd and 3.
Working with a 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
They'll try it now with Swift.
Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. Well, going